Arsenal Fan TV. He's got...
No,
I love. This is an I love Arsene Wenger T-shirt in here. Have you got a double extra large for Claude for that?
Look, how do you know AW stands for Arsene Wenger? I love Arsenal women as well. It was very presumptuous of you. No, sorry, I forgot I'm gay, Chris. I can't. And people keep asking me about the banners and all of that, but I think it's fine. It's like I bring the Gay Gooners banner to every away match, so it's their prerogative if they want it. No, I'm wearing this for two reasons, right? Firstly, I feel that the Wenger Out Brigade are obviously the loudest people in our fan base, and everything has been against Arsene Wenger recently. And I very much feel like I'm in a silent minority that still have faith in the manager. And second of all, I'm fed up and completely pissed off with all the disrespect and abuse that he gets on a daily basis, whether it's on social media or on matches. And, for example, the last Premiership match at home to Swansea, I sit right next to the dugout on row one. People coming up to him from everywhere, shouting out French cunt, French wanker, racist stuff, and just giving him abuse, calling him a forward. And I just think it's a disgrace. I'm fed up with it. This is the greatest manager that Arsenal has ever had. Not only that, he's one of the greatest managers of English football, but as a human being as well. And, I still believe he is an elite manager. This isn't based on sentiment. This is facts. And before I say this, I just want to say I've supported every Arsenal manager in my lifetime. George Graham, Bruce Rioch, Stuart Houston, Pat Rice. It's not, and I'll keep supporting Arsenal 50 years after Arsene Wenger is finished. But I have to say, he is our best ever manager. If you look over the last 20 years, his win percentage is like 58%. And I'll show you something interesting. He could lose the next 150 games in a row, and you'll still have the best win percentage of any manager in our 130-year history. And he is our Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson had about a 59% win rate over 1,500 matches. To compare that to other Arsenal managers, no post-war Arsenal manager has got over 50% win success rate. In the last 20 years, he's finished first, second, third, or fourth. Yeah, the previous 100 years prior to Arsene Wenger, where our average finishing position was 8th. Yeah, so it needs to be put in context. He's never had a bad season. He's never had a sackable run of results. And, it's more than just results. It's the football he plays as well.
We've got to give him credit for today. I mean, Alex Iwobi is a guy that he's pushed forward into this team. He selected him in that game against Barcelona. Yeah. I remember I was there and I was like, what? Iwobi up against it. And proved me completely wrong. And then again against Everton, and then today again Iwobi's the star of the show. Wenger's guy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think of how many players he's nurtured and brought through. We're not a Man City or Chelsea who buy the finished products. You think we could be here all day talking about the likes of Henry and Fabregas, Van Persie, who he's brought at a young age and developed them into world-class superstars. Obviously, there's been a few duffs as well, but you look at other managers like Ferguson, they've brought some bad ones.
Like the fans want to see it now. They want to see, this season has been so frustrating because fans are like, we shouldn't be all these points behind Leicester. We see performances like today. I mean, that team knocked us out at the FA Cup. How? Why didn't we play like that the first time round?
That's a whole different interview about this season, but I think luck.
But he's the manager. It's not a whole different interview because he is the manager, isn't he? He managed the same team that played in the first time round. Why is it they played like this today? I mean, such a one-sided game. And the first game, again, because basically it was the same tactics that Watford employed, where they just basically parked the bus and just tried to play on the counter. Why didn't we do that in the first game?
Yeah, but in the FA Cup, Watford had like 2 shots on target and they scored twice. There's been too many games like that this season, unfortunately, where the opposition have had a couple of shots, 2 goals, and then we've missed an absolute bundle of chances. I saw something interesting the other day where it takes 25 shots for us to score and the opposition 9 shots for us to score. Them to score. And, in regards to this season, we're third, yes, but we're ahead of 17 other teams, a lot of whom have a lot of massive resources and great players. This isn't, Brian Clough, who's getting relegated. We're not even going to finish 5th, let alone get relegated. This isn't George Graham, who finished 12th in his last season.
One quick question, can we win the league this season still? Any chance?
Yes, but we're obviously relying on other teams to do it. One thing I will say is that the run-in is very hard to win games nearer to the end, no matter who you're playing. Leicester will find that out. And if they win it, fair play. But I have to say a couple of things about Leicester. First of all, they've done brilliantly to take advantage of their situation. But 2 things that need to be pointed out. Firstly, the whole money thing, which the Wenger Out Brigade love to say about the Leicester thing. Okay, let me switch that. How many times in the last 20 years has a team with less resources than Arsenal under Arsene Wenger, or spent less money, finished above us in the league? I'll let you answer. It's quite a simple answer. None. Leicester would be the first. If you ask the opposite
That's why we should have
question-
won it this year.
Yeah, but we have no divine right to trophies. How many teams have we finished above in the last 20 years who have spent more than us? Well, I could name you a wide variety of teams every year. And how many teams are going to finish above this season that have spent more than us? Regarding Leicester as well, it shouldn't be underestimated that they played 25% less games than their closest competitors. The advantage of playing the same 11 every single week cannot be underestimated. And also the injuries thing. I know that's like a thing with us, but us, Man United, Man City, have all had massive injuries. Leicester have had that, same 11 every. But don't give up yet. We're still there.
I want to sing for the boy. Arsenal sign small boy. Blessing follow small boy. Yo, Oluwani, just say Oluwani. The boy, he's always calling for the ball. That's how he plays. He plays like this. He's got the confidence. He didn't need to go.